The BMW M3 E92 is more than just a high-performance sports coupe. It stands as one of the most defining and emotional chapters in the history of BMW M. Produced from 2007 to 2013, it arrived at a time of transformation within the automotive world, where efficiency and downsizing were quickly becoming the norm. Yet the E92 dared to go against the current. It made a bold statement, not just through its design and technology, but through the heart that powered it. It became the only M3 ever fitted with a naturally aspirated V8 engine, a decision that would forever cement its legacy and make it a landmark vehicle in BMW history. The story of the E92 begins in the mid-2000s, when BMW looked to evolve the M3 after the success of the legendary E46 generation. The need for more power was real. Competitors were getting faster, emissions regulations were tightening, and buyers expected more technology and refinement. Many manufacturers responded by turning to turbocharging, a path the industry would eventually embrace. But BMW M had one last vision for a pure, naturally aspirated engine. Instead of shrinking displacement, BMW went larger, more advanced, and more ambitious. The result was the S65, a 4.0-liter V8 engine derived from the engineering philosophy that powered BMW's Formula One V10 of the era. It was built with motorsport principles in mind: lightweight construction, a focus on throttle response, high-revving performance, and an emotional driving experience. With 414 horsepower and a stratospheric 8,400 revolutions per minute redline, the engine produced not only speed, but a soundtrack unlike anything else in its class. Metallic, mechanical, raw, and filled with urgency, the S65 made every drive feel alive. It wasn't just powerful, it communicated. One of the aspects that made the S65 unique was its character. It didn't deliver all of its performance instantly like many modern turbo engines. Instead, it encouraged drivers to explore the power band, to work for revs, and to feel rewarded as the engine came to life. Individual throttle bodies ensured instant response, while lightweight internals enabled the engine to rev freely and quickly. Every pedal input translated into immediate action, something that driving purists still value deeply today. In many ways, the E92 M3 is a reminder that connection, not just speed, is what makes a performance car truly memorable. But the engine was only one part of the equation. The E92 was engineered as a complete and balanced performance machine. The advanced chassis used a blend of aluminum and high-strength materials to remain rigid without excessive weight. BMW M tuned the suspension to deliver exceptional feedback through the steering wheel and chassis, making the car predictable at the edge. Whether carving through mountain roads, attacking high-speed corners on a circuit, or simply commuting to work, the E92 remained composed, confident, and communicative. It was a car that celebrated the driving experience in all conditions. The design of the E92 further emphasized its athletic personality. Compared to the standard 3 Series, it featured wider fenders, more aggressive bumpers, a prominent power dome on the hood to make room for the V8, and the signature quad exhaust pipes that announced its presence long before the engine started. It looked powerful without shouting. It was muscular, yet elegant, a combination that helped the design age gracefully. Even today, the E92 remains instantly recognizable and widely admired, often called one of BMW's best-looking modern M cars. Inside, the M3 blended everyday usability with driver-focused engineering. BMW's traditional driver-oriented dashboard, supportive sport seats, and high-quality materials created a cockpit that felt premium and purposeful. Buyers could choose between a 6-speed manual transmission or the MDCT dual-clutch system, which brought ultra-quick gear shifts inspired by motorsport. Regardless of configuration, the goal was clear: keep the driver in full control and fully involved. On the road, the E92 delivered a performance experience that remains iconic. The engine note alone became one of its defining features, from a deep mechanical growl at idle to a thrilling metallic scream at the top of the rev range. Modern turbo engines may be faster and more efficient, But few can match the sense of drama and connection that the E92 creates as the tachometer sweeps toward redline. It was a car that rewarded skill, precision, and passion. You didn't just drive it, you communicated with it. On the racetrack, the E92 proved that its engineering was more than just numbers. Its balance, predictability, and well-tuned electronics allowed both amateur and professional drivers to push confidently. The electronic differential and stability systems supported performance without removing the driver from the equation. The car felt alive, fast yet approachable, powerful yet manageable. It taught drivers to improve rather than doing the work for them. The E92's success extended beyond the road and track. It became a favorite platform for tuners and motorsport teams. From time attack builds to drift projects, club racing, and countless enthusiast aftermarket communities, the E92 proved its potential to evolve. Its strong chassis and responsive engine allowed builders to tailor the car for nearly every form of performance driving. Even today, modified E92s are frequent sights at track days, car meets, and online showcases. BMW also produced special variants that expanded the M3's legacy. The M3 GTS, with its 4.4-liter upgraded engine, roll cage, reduced weight, and track-focused engineering, became one of the purest modern BMWs ever built. The lightweight M3 CRT saloon and several limited edition trims further demonstrated how flexible and capable the platform was. These variants are now highly collectible, coveted by enthusiasts and collectors around the world. But like all eras, this one eventually came to a close. When BMW announced that the next M3 would switch to turbocharging, the automotive world realized that something more than just an engine was ending. The E92 marked the final chapter of naturally aspirated M3s, the last of the high-revving, motorsport-inspired engines that defined decades of BMW performance cars. In an age where efficiency and digital technology began shaping driving experiences, the E92 stood as a reminder of a different philosophy, one that valued sensation, personality, and human connection behind the wheel. Today, the BMW M3 E92 is cherished globally, not just for its statistics, but for the way it makes drivers feel. It excites every sense: the sound, the input, the motion, the feedback. It rewards commitment and skill. It brings together engineering precision, mechanical soul, and timeless aesthetics in a way that continues to resonate with car lovers everywhere. The E92 M3 symbolizes a different era in the automotive world, a time when sports cars were mechanical, visceral, and powered by passion rather than algorithms. A time when engines had voices and personalities, and performance was measured not only in numbers but in emotional impact.